Trajaka Yoba, and the paper come on them. Trashidele to J. Niana. Sajit of the from the Nana. This is just Sanjay Tamjig. Tami, some Nakangi Jamasa, some take a woman, then he comes and just simply more. Just Sanjay and Chupa, and Baba Trashidele.
Tahidele to all who are joining on the live stream and who are here in person. Thank you very much. And I offer you the Bangavin Buddha who accumulated the loving kindness, the milk of loving kindness and compassion for 3 countless eons. I offer this to the 3 times of Buddhas and dedicate it to all the beings of 3 realms.
We'll begin with the Yellow Prayer Book, opening prayers on page 1.
Tarba don don jun jun ba bar da jo bar je ba don je je zo je ba ma nang ga dan yan ba zen je dan je de wa dan de dong er dan jar nyur de la na me ba yang da bar zo ba jan jo
All mothers, sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience. May they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. All mothers, sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience. May they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. For that purpose, until I attain Buddhahood, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. Until death, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. From today until this time tomorrow, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue.
John John Yen Bon Je Je Bar Zan Je Nan La Jo Zan Je Je Da John Jo Zan Ba Ye Zo La En De Yen Jo Zan Je Je Da Nguan Je De Je Je John Jo Do Ne Je Ba Dar Chan jo zan ba la ba la de da ren ye ne ba dar de yen ro la ben dan da chan jo zan ne je je yen de yen da na la ba la ren ba yen da la ba je o.
I take refuge in the Buddhas until attaining the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. I take refuge in the Buddhas until attaining the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings.
Dong me be de wa da men dar wa jo je nye ren jo da nye dan dar ve da nya la ne ba jo je.
May all mothers, sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all mothers, sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. We'll go to the Arya Tara Sadhana, page 1.
Tata, the Jota Tawari, the Limari in Samanaki, Gachibo Jagayori. They should have said Savari Tata, Jangchok Jibati. Dongig Zawa, Danji, Captain Simply, Danji, the old Jangchok already. Danji, don't lay on my daughter, son of Tovia, Maybe children, Charity, Danji Chason. Jangchok did the Danji, the Pa Changson, doing maybe they were chipo the carrier. They rang the same day, send the Namkata with the Charum Namka Charum Chason. Or Darjeeling Road Pa Changson, the same round told it. Doing maybe they were chipo, they rang the same day, the shaking board. Sanjay Tam did the same day shaking board, the horse on it, the horse on a tree, Tawato, the tree. The game maybe they watch about the Yin Yoma rate, Ranga same with they looked at it. They looked all the they watch about it. They watch it, they pay carried Namkari, Namkara Churchy, Yoma, Shawa Yoma, Gado Yoma, the same to Namkachi, Malari Pesumba.
So during this recitation, the four measurables, I said there's a male sentient beings free from suffering and the cause of suffering. At that time, I recite it with loudly recite that. The reason is that actually all the root of dharma is the bodhicitta. Likewise, all the root of suffering is self-grasping. If there is a self-grasping existing, then it's okay, we keep it. But there is no self-grasping. So what is the meaning of Jang and Chub? Jang means the purified suffering, and Chub means the realize the selflessness. So what is the great bliss without suffering? That is the selflessness. So if we understand the Buddha nature or Sungadangarbha, that means then one recognizes the view. And that is the great bliss without suffering. So where is the Sungadangarbha or Buddha nature? That is in one's mind. And what is the example? Example is empty space. Empty space is birthless and ceaseless and neither come nor go. So that is the Milarepa said this.
就这种我去碰见这些动作啊，上脚什么特殊的，上这个去他们这这种的才这是Jangchok的，大今天个落在上这起步了，上把前面的怕Jangchok呢，这地方起步上一个来的，桥路的出什么，桥路的讲错的也没法桥路的，哦，当地的感觉没法送了的，这上这的上的当地上送了。
So Lord Jigten Sungkun said that the 84,000 of Dharma scriptures or Dharma teachings are included in Bodhicitta. So what is the meaning of the Jang? That is the purified self-grasping. And then Chub means there's a great the loving kindness and compassion. So the loving kindness and compassion is the also essence of the great bliss. So that's where what is the sang? Sang means the purifies grasping, and je means also the great loving kindness and compassion.
东就这个东西，这个华人什么东西呢？看讲讲东要偏个么的，这是华人东了，等于你们大官的什么有的，哦，咱们那个去什么上边的，经常的人去碰见这些东西啊，上就什么得的，我等你的啥的，去这样的，这的人俺们这个眼睛么的，多嘛的老不搞出来呢，这里的他们忙过了，多把搞来老了就是华人老过来。 长这样的就不买，忙不懂啊，样都老了，花钱过来去。
So why I mentioned this? I'm mentioning this during our recitation, because if we recite these sadhanas only lip service, it doesn't benefit. So we are going to understand its meaning. And we are recite these prayers every day. So all of that's where we are going to understand its deep meaning. So all 84,000 teachings are included Bodhicitta. So we are then if we understand the meaning of these teachings, these recitations, and there are many teachings around the world. If you understand everything, then you will trust in these practices. So when you recite these sadhanas, you are going to understand their meaning. If you count only numbers, it doesn't benefit. That's where the
这下过来的，上街用的什么吃的呢？他我那来什么的什么的了，啥都会。这蛤蟆我呢，上街用的什么吃的，干菜用呢，上过来吃。
So that's where, if you understand its meaning, and then there says that Buddha's qualities are inconceivable. So if you understand that, and then you can figure that out. Otherwise, when we say the Buddha's qualities are inconceivable, then still you have a question: what is that? Namo Sanje Jesu Gunga Jonde Mar Dando Janje Janjo Sanje Do Namo Sanje Jesu Gunga Jonde Mar Dando Janje Janjo Sanje Do.
Namo, in the Mother Victress, the embodiment of all the Buddhas, Dharma, and Sangha, I and all beings take refuge and give rise to bodhicitta, the mind of enlightenment.
sarva dharma sopa vai chido vai ren je no da dharma do yon jen cho cho ne je len cho jong bor ngo no san bon la ben de je ba re bu dan gen za ba ma sarva do ge wo cho chen zhe bia song ge xiao mi jiu ba zra rai jia rai cho chue yen dan zhe jiong dian de ma jia zi jian zhan jiu gu bei xiang zi zhe nan san jiong bu de xia ge wa ye ran zhou dong ge da xiu ge ge xiang jiu jian bu ngo 早先让等着跟的电学，东阿跟着人民大娘学，东北阿来那样我们先不长见过真的人间见。 用把把那个真文字，别为人间这三百的个大业文字，多年些永久，让你也想过老个孙子。 家言究竟用白白根子，小众就种真白问俺们人间见见，大姐见啊见见我把那送啊问。 都为当月高来问这边，我们那广场往哪走？见着你们往个街道走。 Samaya Shiraya Vai Vai Beza Argam Badam Pupam Dupam Alogam Gendeve Nevedan Shabda Badi Zazu la me jo ben je ja je be mo la de de bon ba gan le zhong ze mo zhong ma yan la xiang zhe de John de me do wen go loi gar de war dan dan ye yong ge bo 让俺这是门当在俺道在这一个那这这个我将我的天有些那道的但在万人在就对角考虑着人没就算了呀在这也有且马也到也过了我在个在马登江天高中着了个神这个班在班在的卡些我接了些在把多久有我把什么的人要说我把什么的人要说我把什么的人要说我把什么的人要说我把什么的人要说我把什么的人要说我把什么的人要说我把啥真的要说我把啥真的要说我把啥真的要说我把啥真的要说我把啥真的要我把啥真的要说我把啥真的要说我把啥真的要说我达热的热妈妈人家那不也不真个热索我达热的热妈妈人家那不也不真个热索我达热的热妈妈人家那不也不真个热索我达热的热妈妈人家那不也不真个热索我达热的热妈妈人家那不也不真个热索我达热的热妈妈人家那不也不真个热索我达热的热妈妈人家那不也不真个热索我达热的热妈妈人家那不也不真个热索我达热的热妈妈人家那不也不真个热索我达热的热妈妈人家那不也不真个热索我达热的热妈妈人家那不也不真个热索我达热的热妈妈人 ye bo zhen go ro zo don le ren jie no de dor ma ne do yon a den jon den de mar bo par de la me ge ze jar den jie den de jian da ro gong zen be Sadhana do ve den bar ve de yon den de man zen be ze jian bar ya jie jian de jia yan zhe jian da yon be ba da da ren jian jian jie wo ba ne zong wa wo to ve dan le wen zhe o mian ne gong zha jian zha ni me de bar jie me jie de do jian zhan no zai jian dui jie gong lai jie wan Arya da ren be se sama ya za di zhe wen ye zhen jiu bei zai jie na zang wo de gu no jiu yuan xia zhe me du bei ma me zhe jia xia zhe ren du ya na nga jia zhe da la me ban jie gong zang ge jiu zhe jiang zu ban zu jiu wo na Arya da re sa ba re ba ar gam ba dam bu bam de bam a lo gam gan de ve ne ve de sha da ba de zo zo sa bar jie ra na Mandala ben za wo ra ra len jie len zhang go yue jie la ne don zhen me jie na nan jie da be zong da ma zong e bo go da le lan de jian de man ba ra na Mandala ben za Mandala wen za ye ge jie zhe ye me do zhan re ra len ye nie de jian ban de san jie xian lai me de per wa ye ro gu nan da xian de jiu ba yu.
Exalted Mother Tara and all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas abiding in the 10 directions and 3 times, I prostrate to you with complete sincerity. I offer real and imagined flowers, incense, oil, lamps, fragrance, food, music, and the like. Gathering of the Exalted Mother, please accept them. I confess the 10 non-virtues, the 5 grave acts with immediate result, and every misdeed of the mind controlled by afflictions from beginningless time until now. I rejoice in the merit of all virtues accumulated in the 3 times by the hearers, solitary realizers, bodhisattvas, ordinary beings, and the like. Please turn the wheel of the Dharma of the greater, lesser, and common vehicles according to the dispositions and mental capacities of sentient beings. Until samsara is empty, please do not enter nirvana, but gaze with compassion upon sentient beings drowning in an ocean of pain. May all the merit I have amassed become the cause of awakening, and may I soon become a glorious guide of transient beings.
Sarva Dharma Soba Vaishyado Hamai Ranjado Dorma De Zejoy Aman Bolo Banjur Jinzu
Homage to the 21 Taras. Om, I prostrate to the noble transcendent liberator. Homage Tara, swift heroic, eyes like lightning, instantaneous, sprung from opening stamens of the Lord of 3 worlds, tear-born lotus. Homage she whose face combines 100 autumn moons at fullest, blazing with light rays resplendent as 1,000 star collection. Homage golden blue on lotus, water-born and hand adorned, giving effort, calm austerities, patience, meditation, her sphere. Homage crown of Tathagatas, actions triumph without limit, relied on by conquerors' children, having reached every perfection. Homage filling with tutare, whom desire direction and space, trampling with her feet the 7 worlds, able to drive forth all beings. Homage worshipped by the all lords, Chakra, Agni, Brahma, Maru, honored by the hosts of spirits, corpse raisers, Gandharvas, Yakshas. Homage with her tre and pe sounds, destroying foes' magic diagrams, her feet pressing left out, right, and blazing in a raging fire blaze. Homage to a very dreadful destroyer of Mara's champions, she with frowning lotus visit, who is slayer of all enemies. Homage at the heart, her fingers adorn her with 3 jewel mudra. Light ray masses all excited, all directions wheels adorn her. Homage she so joyous, radiant, crown emitting garlands of light, mirthful laughing with tutare, subjugating Mara's devas. Homage she able to summon all earth guardians assembly, shaking, frowning with her home sign, saving from every misfortune. Homage crown adorned with crescent, moon all ornaments most shining, Amitabha in her hair knot, sending out much light eternal. Homage she mid-wreath ablaze like eon-ending fire abiding, right stretched, left bent, joy surrounds you, troops of enemies destroying. Homage she who strikes the ground with her palm and with her foot beats it, scowling with the letter home, the 7 levels she does conquer. Homage happy, virtuous, peaceful, she whose field is peace nirvana, she endowed with Om and Swoha, destroyer of the great evil. Homage she with joy surrounded, tearing foes' bodies asunder, frees with hum and knowledge mantras, arrangement of the 10 letters. Homage Tore with seed letter of the shape of syllable home. By foot stamping shakes the 3 worlds, Meru, Mandara, and Vidya. Homage holding in her hand the hair mark moon of Deva lake form, with twice spoken Tara and Pe, totally dispelling poison. Homage she who gods and their kings and the Kinnaras do honor, armored in all joyful splendor. She dispels bad dreams and conflicts. Homage with she whose 2 eyes bright with radiance of sun and full moon, with twice Hara and Tutare. She dispels severe contagion. Homage full of liberating power by the set of 3 natures, destroys hosts of spirits, yakshas, and raise corpses supreme Ture. These praises with the root mantras and prostrations thus are 21.
Ma bar mo yan je ma dan so nan jo de nan jo re je ma dan je ma yen je mo do je le ja dan sen de na je ro ma je de son jo nor de ma Ra je don je ra bon jo ma ro nye jen ze ra je ma dan bar we wo je ma ba me no ma ma ja je ma me ban ja ma re ro ma da ho ze je ma do Ro gun se ben so le ro je jan jo don do da jan je la re wo je ze ma.
Benefits of the 21 Tara praises. To one who has true devotion to the goddess, a wise person who recites this prayer with faith, who remembers her in the evening and upon arising at dawn, absolute fearlessness will be bestowed. All misdeeds will be pacified and all lower realms utterly conquered, and one will be empowered quickly by 70 million Buddhas. Attaining greatness by this practice, one will arrive at the ultimate state of Buddhahood. By remembering her, even the virulent poison of plants or meat that have been eaten or drunk will be utterly expelled. This prayer completely eliminates the torment of afflictions of negative forces, epidemics, and poisons, even when recited on behalf of others. On reciting it clearly twice, thrice, or 7 times, those who want children will have a child, and those who desire wealth will attain it. All of one's wishes will be fulfilled, all obstacles will cease, and every hindrance will be destroyed.
Ba zhe do jie dan zhe zhe nie jiang, co nie zo de jie gun jie jie jue, men tuen xie de zhe zun juan jie jie, ro gong jie zhe, jue jie san jie yu.
While you recite the mantra, you can prepare the burning away affliction. Text will be doing it for the living today, following the red writing. And also to keep in mind, per Rinpoche's request, we report the deaths from the major conflicts in the world, in the Israel and Palestinian conflict. 47,283 Palestinians have died, and 1,844 Israelis have died. In the Ukrainian and Russian conflict, 830,200 Russians have died, and 461,000 Ukrainians have been killed and are missing. And there have been 7,083,246 COVID deaths. So please keep these beings in mind as we do this practice. Beginning on page 2. The vase is a self-born vast palace inside which appear the deities, supremely clear like planets and stars reflected in a limpid lake. Light streams forth from its life force, seed and mantra, winds around the mantra thread and dissolves into the vase deities' hearts. From their bodies flows pristine nectar, merging indivisibly with the waters of the vase. The deities melt into wisdom nectar, merging inseparably into one with the vase water. I pray to you, precious Guru, kind Lord of Dharma. I call you with longing. Unfortunate ones have no hope but you. Grant your blessings that our minds merge indivisibly.
Sarva Dharma Soba Vaishya Dombe Ngale Meye Dambo Tele Jamba Yonsa Jerbale Jimbe Dabo Jeshawa Bongan Jimje Yonsa Zoba Sarwa Kunjo Sundan Jengar Jalala Jazun Dojamba Jor.
From the state of emptiness appears your initial adorned with a bindu. It transforms into you, the patron, appearing with the complete aggregates, elements, and sense sources, taking refuge in the three jewels and the deities, the mandala. Go to page 7.
Namo Zaza Ranjan Den Badan La Nga Den Zen Cha Jen De Jen Da De Zhen Ye Dong Ge Me Be Den Den Je Jer Je Ne Be Zang Ge Yan Zai Namo Zaza Ranjan Den Badan La Nga Den Zen Cha Jen De Jen Da De Zhen Ye Dong Ge Me Be Den Den Je Jer Je.
Namo, by the power of the truth of the infinite hosts of three roots and the power of the deities, mantra, mudra, and samadhi, the negativities, obscurations, faults, and downfalls of the patron are called to this support.
Namba Zang Ge Yan Zai Za Hong Bai Wan Ran Yan Gai Om A Wang Om A Wang Om A Wang Wan Sarvan Ben Gan Ba Len Da Ga Ye On Sarvan Ben Gan Ba Len Da Ga Ye On Sarvan Ben Gan Ba Len Da Ga Ye Hong Le Da Nen De Ce La Ge Wa Dang So La Bar Je Je Dan Dan La Lo La Da Je Je Lin Jin Je Da Du Yin Je Ma Mo La Zhen Jar Zhen Zo Luan Je Le Dan So Ge Yang Gun Jian Ben Jia Be Lan Da Bo Dan Jie Jie Cai Jian So Lun De Yuan De Jie Lai Gan Ge Ye Ra No Zhen Ye Wan Zu.
Home. Demons of the body, illnesses, evil spirits who steal our lives, those who cause obstacles to lifespan, manipulate our radiance, and take away the emblems of our souls. Inborn demon of death, yamas, mamos, gods, demons, kinley spirits, and demonesses, all those with deadly grudges who come for our resources, bodies, and lives, all karmic creditors who come to collect their debts, take this living object of the senses as ransom for our lives. Take delight and be rid of your longing to harm.
Hong 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 Baza Raja Raja Da le jian ne zhou de re zhou sa wen zhou ge de da nie ye dan sa wa ye jia ze ren a ya yun ju.
Inscribed on the 6 places of the patron's body are the 6 seeds of the 6 classes. Arising as the Yidam, my fingers are the Buddhas of the 5 families and their consorts. Go to page 12.
Bezer bin dai ban de da nan je jon zane ye je wo zhen zhuo wo ye re zhuo zao wen se bo ju.
Light rays of primordial wisdom stream from their points of union, burning away the seeds of the 6 classes.
Wen sarwa da da enga da de chana de jed sarwa bamba varana bamen gur so wa wen da re de so wa wen da sarwa nara ganga de da wang be on dare de so wa on baza sarva verda ganga de da wang be on dare de so wa on mada sarva dreya ganga de da wang be on dare de so wa on zenda sarva nanga de da wang be on dare de so wa on de da sarva asranga de da wang be on dare de so wa on berda sarva asranga de da wang be. Jada damba zanjene la na jene zher la ye jane da ba ye wa de jan da ge ge zo.
Instantly at Buddha's birth, the gods offer him ablution. Just so will I bathe your body with the pure waters of the gods.
Da so go san zhe jiang xie za me jia jie ge zhe so.
Even though the Buddha's sublime body, speech, and mind are unstained by the afflictions, to purify the 3 doors, veils of self and others, I make this bathing offering with the purest water.
Samaya Jiraya Wan De Da Ga Lan Zong Bai Me Be Ge Zang La Je Rai Ge Be Ge Zhe.
I dry their bodies with exquisite cloth, pure and sweetly fragrant.
Wan Sarva Da Da Ga Da Ga Yang Be Zhuo Da Na Ye So Va Hong Zha Xie Ben Be Ya Ye Na Nan De Jia Rue La Zoi Ju Jie Ne Xian Zhou Ran Xian De Niang Zhou Zhe Ma Nan Bai Yang.
Home, the host of victorious deities, abides within the vast palace of this blessed vase. Nature of the 6 perfections, its water cleanses the stains of the 6 afflictions.
Om dare de so wa om sarva da da enga da be ye ga samaya jiraya hong yon de jan zo ba me be den ze nga den zhe jie jia ye ye zhe de jian ge na nan xie be mo de zhe be me de ga bo zhe me da Taba ma je gang yan me, jim da lương a ye san jia, ba jia zhe ba ta jir jin.
Home, ablution water endowed with samadhi and mantra, a vast ocean of good qualities. Bathe your lotus mind in the moon mandala reflected in the water of primordial wisdom. Thus purified, may you, the patron, become pristine like a white pearl with no stain left to cleanse. All habits and obscurations of your body, speech, and mind become pure.
Dare dare zo wa Arya dare zamaya mana balaya Arya dare de no ba de jan de jo me ba wa so de ga yo me ba wa so be ja yo me ba wa amara do me ba wa zarwa se de me bra ya za zarwa garma se za me se dan je ya go ro ho Bangavate Arya Dare Mamem Arya Dare Bava Ma Samaya Sadhu Wan Sarva Dada Ngada Abhejegat Samaya Jiraya Hoi Nyamo Dele Zendele Nyama Goyan Dele Jen, Nyenze Da Dele Boy, Gonjo Sunje Dele Yo.
May there be auspiciousness by day, auspiciousness at night, and auspiciousness at midday too, auspiciousness forever, day and night. Through the three jewels, may auspiciousness prevail.
Hong Nyon Je Garden Rejeba Lama La La De Ba Je Gadai Geben De Jo Loi Jengar Zambon De La De Je Dan Le Je Nyar Ve Kam Don Zar Melon Da Ur Da Sen A Ye Dan Je Den Gai Nyon Ye Ye Je Ngan De Do De Mo Den De Ye Gan Ne Je Yen Ye Je Wo Zar Wa De Ja Me Ye Ne Re Gon So Zar Do Be Ye Je Nye Cha Do La Me Ye Na Ne Jawa Zhe Ye Ye Zar Kan San Lo Ye Ne Na Ne Dong Zar Ye Ye Ngan De Do Ma Da Re Zhun Je Den Kan Da Ba Ye Ye Zhou Ge Ne Jian De Se Nye Dong Ba Lai Da Da Ma Da Me Ya Me Ya Dong Sa Lun Zhe Jian Ge De
Page 19. Home. Listen, fortunate one of noble family, have faith in the Guru and the deity, and come here with joy and respect to gaze upon this sublime mandala. The denizens of hells arise out of aggression, see them as a mirror, clear and empty. Avarice, the world of hungry ghosts, realize it as the state of sameness wisdom. Ignorance, the world of animals, is the luminosity of Dharmadhatu wisdom. Attachment, the domains of humans, is the self-nature of discriminating wisdom. Jealousy, the realms of demigods, is the creative energy of spontaneously accomplishing wisdom. Realize the three planes of the God's abodes within the state of clear and empty wisdom. The impure 6 samsaric states are the abodes of 6 pure wisdoms. Within the single empty nature of the mind itself, even the concepts of pure or impure do not exist. Enter the heart of awareness, the mandala of spontaneous empty clarity.
Dorjen Zembe Ngonye, Gonjo Sunje Zawa De Lama Nala, Chanza Lo Ngombo Doje Je Denva, 当今见把顿把不所那用的将最有的现些了上杂罗大本多家这为见给为恩送来这些觉得东当就就把就了上杂罗这呢这为老样的拉巴多罗罗的个，先个当巴用的也跟的拉呀，将杂罗就没接让没有就这个，得见龙就做个人儿做，头接当给家接罗不来就着这不个拉将杂罗。下下恶把当结了，现得根结着你结，乐得把也难滚的，就得得呗，将走路。
Page 22. Embodiments of all the Buddhas, the very essence of Vajra holders and the root of the three jewels, homage to all gurus, compassionate protectors, omniscient guides, ocean of merit and good qualities, homage to the Buddhas, to the pure cause that liberates from lower rebirth, virtuous action devoid of attachment, the supreme and singular ultimate truth, homage to the Dharma, that is peace. Liberated yourself, you show the path to liberation, well-founded in the pure trainings, a sacred field of noble qualities. Homage to the Sangha, too. Homage to the unwavering Dharmakaya, the wisdom mind beyond expression, the great bliss Sambhogakaya, the 5 Buddhas and their families, and the Nirmanakaya of peace and wrath. The deities, the myriad expressions of compassion's skillful means. With bodies as numerous as dust motes in all universes, I will always pay homage with great devotion to all those worthy of respect.
Da dan da ye sen jin go kor wa ngen son je le do dar be ne zo zhang de zo.
You oceans of refuge, please liberate countless sentient beings and myself from the fear of evil states, and please guide us to the state of liberation.
In
an instant, the patrons transform into the pure deity.
Nanda za san la zo yo, chen ye ye de zi jo, ngor wa do ne zho be zhe, gar din jo la wang gar be, le nga ye san zhe duan ne, ge son doi jie wan doi yo.
Home. In this vase, this precious and vast palace, is the divine assembly of the 3 roots. Its water transforms to wisdom nectar. To empty samsara from its very depths, fortunate one, empowerment is given to you. May the obscurations of your body, speech, and mind be purified, and may you obtain empowerment of enlightened body, speech, and mind.
Om dare de re so wa om Arya dare samaya man balaya Arya dare de no ba de zhang zhe zhou men ba wa su de ga yo men ba wa su be cha yo men ba wa anara do me ba wa zarwa ze de men braya za zarwa grama ze za me zidan je ya goro hong ha ho bangavate ayadare mameme ayadare bawa ma zamaya Sadhu Gaya Vagazida Sarva Abhigenza Om Avon.
Go to page 41. Buddha of infinite light, chief guide of beings in this world, glorious conqueror of all untimely death, refuge for suffering beings without protection, to you, Amitayas, I prostrate.
Om Namo Bhagavate Aparamita Ayurjana Simbana Shinda Tenzo Ranzai Tatangataya Arde Samya Sambadaya Dayada Om Bunye Bunye Ma Bunye Aparamita Bunye Aparamita Bunyan Sambaro Bazede Om Zavazai Gara Parashede Dharma de Gangana Samangat Sobavan Bhaya de Manai Paravara Zovai Om Amaranan Zevendaya Zova Om Amaranan Zevendaya Zova Om Amaranan Zevendaya Zova Om Amaranan Zevendaya Zova Amaranan Zevende Zova, Amaranan Zevende Zova, Amaranan Zevende Zova, Amaranan Zevende Zova, Jamba Don Shen Zhen Zong Dan. Zubai Gunshen Zundu Zombodan Nyam Baran Jojen Elo Dojer Boy Joy De Jan Tender Dele Jo.
Being generous and keeping morality, cultivating patience and being diligent, meditating and realizing the fundamental nature, may there be the auspiciousness of such goodness here and now. Page 38.
Gorja Lazo Danje Dogane Ye Wazer Meya Namba Jone Jimbe Dabe Lenge Baja Damje Meme Gadage Yenzo Jangwar Jor.
Light rays of wisdom in the form of fire emerge from the hearts of all the Mandala deities and purify all the negative karma and habitual imprints of the patrons into the space of primordial purity without reference point.
Danze bombe beshen la shira ye she me bar de jim da nyo mo ba ja zen da ne jen ga mo ba dan ne men ze ma me be me de ne ran jong ye she me dan zen ze me to ba ze oi don la se ja se je gun Jia zhe me bara ye san jie, me me lun zhe jue jie gui, ran xiong ye xie, der nai mu.
Home. In the hearth of Dharmadhatu, the fire of wisdom awareness is lit upon the wood pile of self-grasping, burning away the afflictions and habitual tendencies of the patron. The fire that is without aspiration for arising or cessation, without abiding and without characteristics, this self-born wisdom fire has burned away the conceptual imagination of believing in a self. In truth, all objects to be burnt and those who burn them are primordially and effortlessly awakened. The self-born wisdom, the natural spontaneous Dharmakaya, appears here.
Om Arya Dare Samaya Manubalaya Arya Dare Denoba Tejandra Jo Membawa Sudugayo Membawa Subijayo Membawa Anurado Membawa Sarva Zede Membaya Sarva Karma Zidame Zidan Jaya Guru Ha Ho Bangavate Arya Dare Mamemes Arya Dare Bava Ma Samaya Sadhu Ane Zola
Now we'll return to the Arya Tara Sadhana on page 38 for the 7 verses of supplication to Tara for protection. Noble goddess, Mother Tara, you dwell within the realm of the unborn Dharmadhatu Mother, you who bestows happiness on all sentient beings, please protect us from all fears. Unaware that they themselves are Dharmakaya, my mothers wander in samsara with minds controlled by afflictions. Mother Goddess, please protect us. If the Dharma does not truly take birth in our hearts, we will follow verbal conventions and become deceived by erroneous philosophies. Genuine Mother Goddess, please protect us. Having seen the nature of mind, so difficult to realize, we do not habituate it but remain lost in negative activities. Mindful Mother Goddess, please protect us. Due to the habit of dualistic grasping of the mind that is self-arisen, non-dual wisdom, we are bound no matter what we do. Goddess of non-dual mind, please protect us. Although we have dwelt in the ultimate truth, we are unaware of the interdependence of cause and effect. Thus we are blind to the meaning of what is to be known. Omniscient Mother Goddess, please protect us. Even those of us who are disciples cannot see that everything is inseparable from the nature of unelaborated space. Mother of perfect awakening, please protect us.
Arya Dare Sabare Vara Argam Badam Pupam Debam Alogam Gende Nevedem Shabda Padizazo. La me jo ben je cha je be mo la de pom ba gon le dor ze ma e dor ma yan la jan zar do. Arya Dare Samaya Manubalaya Arya Dare Denoba Dejandra Jo Membawa Sudugayo Membawa Subijayo Membawa Anurado Membawa Sarva Zede Membraya Sarva Karma Zame Zidan Jaya Guru Ha Ho Bangavate Arya Dare Mamemes Arya Dare Bava Ma Samaya Sadhu Om Arya Dare Samaya Manubalaya Arya Dare Denoba Dejandra Jo Membawa Sudugayo Membawa Subijayo Membawa Anurado Membawa Sarva Zede Membraya Sarva Karma Zame Zidan Jaya Guru Ha Ho Bangavate Arya Dare Mamemes Arya Dare Bava Ma Samaya Sadhu Om Arya Dare Samaya Manubalaya Arya dare de no ba de dan de do men ba wa so de ga yo men ba wa so be ja yo men ba wa Nandra do men ba wa sarva se de men bra ya za sarva karma Sidan ye ya goro hong ha 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 ho banga wa de arya dare ma me me arya dare ba wa ma so mo ya so do wa ma je yo so ma de dan da lo mo be wang ge ne no ba gan je zun zo lo ngo zhe dan ba zo wa re wan de ne de da len je da gor wa se de yo ne ja ne me ze da wan jo 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 na le ba ze do zo.
Page 45.
Jan ze ze mo wan jer dar la men che be nge zhe der la ma la ye zha xie da ge nian zhen jiu ba ye ge wen zhuan yu jun zhe yu.
Exalted, transcendent Lady of Triumph, compassionate one, please remove the two veils of endless sentient beings and myself. Let us complete the two accumulations swiftly to reach complete awakening. Until that is achieved in all lifetimes, please remove and pacify at once all obstacles, evil forces, epidemics, and diseases, the various conditions leading to untimely death, bad dreams, ill omens, the 8 fears, and all harm, so that I may experience the highest joys of gods and humans and obtain omniscience. Expanding and increasing the auspiciousness and perfect goodness of this world and beyond, let all goals without exception be accomplished effortlessly and spontaneously. May I be diligent in practice, and may the sacred Dharma thrive. Let me gaze at your exquisite face as I continuously practice you. Let me realize the truth of emptiness, and let precious bodhicitta blossom and expand like a waxing moon. When I am born from a divinely beautiful and sacred lotus in the victorious one's excellent and joyful mandala, may Amitabha, the Buddha of infinite light, directly reveal his prophecy, and may I strive to attain it. O Goddess, whom I have practiced throughout all my lives, mother of the enlightened deeds of all the 3-time Buddhas, blue-green with 1 face and 2 arms, you are the swift subduer. May the auspiciousness of the mother holding an upala be present. Mother of the victors, Tara, may I and others become just like you in form, retinue, lifespan, pure realm, and the excellent noble signs of perfection. By the force of praising and supplicating you, let disease, malevolent spirits, poverty, and quarreling be ceased, and let the Dharma and auspiciousness increase throughout the world and in all directions, wherever I and others dwell. Having discarded physical flaws, you possess the major and minor marks of a Buddha. Having discarded faults of speech, your voice is the melodic bird song of a Kalavinka. Having discarded faults of the mind, you see all noble things. O brilliant mother of auspicious glory, may your auspiciousness be with us. Om, homage to she who protects from the 8 fears. Homage to she who blazes in auspicious glory. Homage to she who blocks the gate to the lower realms. Homage to she who guides on the path to the higher realms. You are my constant companion. I pray you will eternally protect me with compassion. O Mother of the 3-time Buddhas, who loves all sentient beings as a mother loves her child, may I become free from the iron shackles of self-grasping, and may my activities that benefit beings equal yours. And now we'll do Zambala, Summoning Good Fortune, and the Rainfall of Benefit and Happiness text on page 63. land of perfect happiness, where the gem of sorrows unknown. Amitayo's grand life land of perfect compassion, where five poisons don't cease generously with love. Grant me the supreme lotus like your land of Vidyadhara's deathless life. Even misery's names are gone, lotus born grant you blessings, sky-faring rainbow body. In manifest joy land of perfect deceiving, names for confused they don't exist. Vajrasattva grand sees mirror like crystal sea, deep glory and downland of perfect splendor even names for confused pride don't exist. Ratnasambhava bestow equality, wisdom in their words and pure land of great happiness, even names for confused desire. God Amitabha blessing, grant discerning wisdom seeding. In fulfilled activity, land of perfect Buddha means there's no words for jealousy. Advocacy bestow accomplishing wisdom in the yogi dharma sphere. Endowed with five perfections, ignorance does not exist. Vairocana grand dharma, that too is the grand vital essences of their five great mothers in long life. Eliminated Yodhya, so was Vidragi, means grant this emptiness mastery. Fortune of profound Gurus of Fenor, now where lineage dams dwell. Grant awakening in one life, fortune of Mahamudra, in the sphere of self-display. Dwelling dams of peace and wrath, grant supreme and common power, seeing fulfilling all its in 24 sacred sides, gathered in sky down, Sarah's grand tribe integrating powers, portion of secret time, down of Gaya's expand, dwelling lords and kings. Grant delighted unseen, to stages Mantade, deep attaining to Kusphere. Dwell Chord grants a new ecstasy, deep fortune of enlightened acts. Om Shri Vaishravanasa, both were the words God's Amba, life was kind for all things. Master of life bearing, well good and fortune with your cord, don't waver from your heart pledge. Think of us compassionate, leaving your life for share, God give fortune of cattle. fortune, most resources, and wealth of vision, life, stored and fortune of fertile sheep. In a verdant rose for joy, nor goods on the sky, till a wealth of rich canteen cows boots, just to carry every loads of his good fortune bring. He fortune of unlovely silk, highly pressed golden silver, for thousands of six grains, precious gems and ornaments, food and drink of rare breed, breed and mirrors for Brahma's fortune from above. God's good spirits wealth me, weighing on the sweet Lord, rewards man's and human's wealth. Bring the mirrors good for Shelu purpose body for Shen Zambeling Jolly Dharma. Balance just for Chen, well, drumming is a cherry. Your leisure strength and merry. Says all and all Jagger Jabbages, my Jana Jabba force. Pose Jabba Noyon, where the Jabba Maya, Sala Courage Jabba. As good fortune, the fortune of the endless sky, fortune of the stable grounds, perfect wealth, good and glory, radiant splendor reaches, strength, armor, weapons, miracle powers. Then on the borrow, your sponsor, your best, your intentions of our mutual skills. Your and boss, your dungeon, your churches, your rise. Nhờ đòi dân đến cho dân cho lối cho nên sẽ nói lối đến dân đến cho dân lại cho nên sẽ nói dân đến dân cho dân cho nên sẽ cho lại dân đến bao dân cho đến cơ cho nên sẽ nói đoàn chơi dân lên fortune come. Life's great strength nói để đôi dân đã miễn chân cho nhân đã trở về glorious praise. Yam đôi dân đã trôi chân rồi bờ lối rồi dân được bờ rồi có đến dân được stargates. Hùng sĩ cho đôi dân ngon đồ nếu thế ông toàn chuyện được cô chuyện đông bỏ chơiวันlo cho人间爱对没有谁能乱就用过这这是本就这本那就被忙干对没有人的玩的用过这难谁玩的玩的张说来见干对没有人的用过这难谁懂个这我拉走断过节，这样怎么样难得过？这常有人的热叫归，让有人的老远过，这样你刚的老大把，有人间的老大满足。
Zezene la jurgen, Boemine de la zonjen, Wenjurwa me for den shunzai, Jemme te yang Zoro se me de jeng Zoro zanan or jeng Zodo de mong Zoro me melin Barn zu Sawa Sidi Alala
Om Ah Hom, three Kayas, Lama, deities of longevity, dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods. Please bestow the four empowerments upon me and other fortunate disciples. Being bestowed with the supreme form empowerment upon my body, may I attain the indestructible Vajra body. Being bestowed with the supreme speech empowerment upon my speech, may I attain the power of Brahma's 60 melodies. Being bestowed with the supreme mind empowerment upon my mind, may I obtain power over the unborn simplicity. May I obtain the essence Kaya empowerment, the ultimate empowerment that is the spontaneous presence of the three Kayas. May I obtain the empowerment of the Guru's three Kayas, which causes the three poisons to manifest as the three Kayas. May I obtain the empowerment of the long life deities of the five families, which causes the five poisons to manifest as the five aspects of primordial wisdom. May I obtain the empowerment of the dakinis of Uddiyana, by which the body of deathless primordial wisdom is obtained. May I obtain the empowerment of white Sambala Yabyum, which effortlessly and spontaneously accomplishes ordinary and sublime cities. May I obtain the empowerment of wealth gods and treasure lords, which perfects the abundance of food, wealth, and riches. May I obtain the empowerment of Mahamudra, which liberates from samsara's pain. May I obtain the empowerment of self-knowing Dharmakaya, which is the primordial purity of the delusional perceptions of unawareness. May I obtain the empowerment of the great completion, which is the primordial purity of all phenomenon of samsara and nirvana. May I obtain the empowerment of the great middle way, which naturally liberates the four extremes of eternalism and nihilism. May I obtain the empowerment of the perfection of wisdom, which is inexpressible, being beyond words and thoughts. May I obtain the empowerment of total openness, free from fixation, which naturally liberates dualistic propensities. May I obtain the empowerment of immortal life, which is the unchanging expanse of awareness. May I obtain the empowerment of awakening within one lifetime, which is the endless accumulation of merit. Hom Hri, the Guru who is the three Kayas, deities of longevity, dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods, my own body, speech, and mind. This life, all solid and substantial matter, all these dissolve like clouds dissolving in the sky or water pouring into water, without reference point into the all-pervasive open space of Ah. Rest at ease. The unborn basic space of phenomenon, let go of everything. The state of simplicity, remain free and open. Seal with steadfastness. Smile, seal, seal, seal. Hom Hri. By this virtue of timelessness beyond the 3 times, may all beings be relieved from the suffering of poverty, hunger, and thirst, and may all wishes and enjoyments be fulfilled. At last may they swiftly attain the most excellent state of the Master Padmasambhava and Amitabha in the Buddha field great bliss, and reach the ground of no return. Page 98, the World Peace Prayer. To the unfailing sources of refuge, the 3 jewels and 3 roots, and especially Chenrezig, the protector of the land of snows, to noble Tara and Guru Padmasambhava I pray, please remember your sacred pledge of former times. Please grant blessings that this aspiration be entirely fulfilled. In this dark age of decline, the thoughts and actions of beings are corrupted, and the balance of the outer and inner elements is lost. Through these causes and conditions, humans and animals alike are seized by epidemics and diseases unknown in the past. They are struck by planetary demons, nagas, evil spirits, dark forces, and elemental spirits. Crops are damaged by blight, frost, and hail, and there is fighting and dispute. Untimely rains, heat waves, and droughts in the world, fear of earthquakes, fire, adversaries, and natural catastrophes, and in particular, evil hordes that hurt the teachings and so forth, cause harm and violence throughout the world. May these be swiftly pacified and vanquished from their very roots. In the minds of all beings, human and non-human, may precious and supreme bodhicitta arise naturally, and free of harmful thoughts and actions, may the minds of all be filled with love for one another. May the entire world enjoy abundant happiness and wealth. May the Buddha's teachings spread far and endure long by the truthful power of the 3 roots, the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, by whatever virtuous roots there are in samsara and nirvana, and by the power of our highest pure intention. May this aspiration be fulfilled. And now we'll do the dedication prayer by Shantideva, The Way of the Bodhisattva, on page 61 in the Blue Prayer Book. By all the virtue I have now amassed, by composition of this book which speaks of entry to the Bodhisattva way, may every being tread the path to Buddhahood. May beings everywhere who suffer torment in their minds and bodies have, by virtue of my merit, joy and happiness in boundless measure. As long as they may linger in samsara, may their present joy know no decline, and may they taste of unsurpassed beatitude in constant and unbroken continuity. Throughout the spheres and reaches of the world, in hellish states wherever they may be, may beings fettered there, tormented, taste the bliss and peace of Sukhavati. May those caught in the freezing ice be warmed, and from the massing clouds of bodhisattva prayers, may torrents rain in boundless streams to cool those burning in infernal fires. May forests where the leaves are blades and swords become sweet groves and pleasant woodland glades, and may the trees of miracles appear, supplanting those upon the hill of Shamali. And may the very pits of hell be sweet, with fragrant pools all perfumed with the scent of lotuses, be lovely with the cries of swan and goose and waterfowl so pleasing to the ear. May fiery coals turn into heaps of jewels, the burning ground become a crystal floor, the crushing hills celestial abodes, adorned with offerings, the dwelling place of Buddhas. May the hail of lava, fiery stones, and weapons henceforth become a rain of blossoms. May those whose hell it is to fight and wound be turned to lovers offering their flowers. And those engulfed in fiery Vatarani, their flesh destroyed, their bones bleached white as kunda flowers. May they, through all my merit strength, have godlike forms and sport with goddesses in Mandakini's peaceful streams. What fear is it, they'll ask, that grips the henchmen of the deadly Lord, the frightful vultures and the carrion crows? What noble strength is it that brings us joy and drives away our dreadful night? And looking skyward, they will see the shining form of Vajrapani. Then may their sins be quenched in joy, and may they go to him. And when they see the seething lava flood of hell, extinguished in a rain of blossoms, drenched in scented water, at once fulfilled in bliss, they'll ask, how can this be? And thus the denizens of hell will see the one who holds the lotus. Friends, throw away your fears and quickly gather here, for who is it who comes to banish dread, this youth with bound-up gleaming hair, this loving bodhisattva saving and protecting every being, whose power relieves all pain, increasing joy? Do you see the splendor of his house that echoes praises of 1,000 goddesses, the 100 gods who lay their diadems before his lotus feet, the rain of flowers falling on his head, his eyes moist with compassion? Thus may those in hell cry out on seeing Manjughosha. And likewise, when through these my roots of virtue they see the joyful clouds let fall their cooling scented rain, their obscurations cleansed by bodhisattvas like Samantabhadra, may all those languishing in hell come now to perfect happiness. And may the stooping animals be freed from fear of being preyed upon, each other's food. And may the famished spirits have such joy as those who dwell within the northern continent. And may they be replete and satisfied by streams of milk that pour from noble Lord Avalokita's hand, and bathing in it, may they be refreshed and cooled. And may the blind receive their sight, and may the deaf begin to hear, and women near their time bring forth like Maya Devi, free from any pain. And may the naked now be clothed, and all the hungry eat their fill, and may those parched with thirst receive pure waters and delicious drink. May the poor and destitute find wealth, the haggard and the careworn joy. May confidence relieve those in despair, and bring them steadfastness and every excellence. May every being ailing with disease be freed at once from every malady, and may all the sickness that afflicts the living be instantly and permanently healed. May those who go in dread have no more fear. May captives be unchained and now set free. And may the weak receive their strength. May living beings help each other in kindness. May travelers upon the road find happiness no matter where they go. And may they gain without the need of toil the goals on which they set their hearts. May those who put to sea in boat or ship attain the ports that they desire. And may they safely come to shore in sweet reunion with their kith and kin. May those who lose their way and stray in misery find fellow travelers, and safe from the threat of thieves and savage beasts, be tireless in their journey light. May children and the old, the weak protectorless, bewildered in the wild and pathless wastes, and those whose minds are dulled and all who are insane, have pure celestial beings as their guardians. May all attain the human state and be possessed of wisdom, faith, and love. With perfect livelihood and sustenance, may they have mindfulness throughout their lives. May everyone have unrestricted wealth, just like the treasury of space, enjoying it according to their wish, without a trace of harm or enmity. May beings destitute of splendor become magnificent and bright, and those worn down by toil and drudgery acquire great beauty and perfection. May all the women in this world attain the strength of masculinity, and may the lowly come to excellence, the proud and haughty lose their arrogance. And thus, by all the merit I have gained, may every being, leaving none aside, abandon all their evil ways, embracing goodness now and evermore. From bodhicitta may they never separate, and constantly engage in bodhisattva deeds, and may they be accepted as disciples by the Buddhas and turn aside from what is Mara's work. And may these beings, each and every one, enjoy an unsurpassed longevity, living always in contentment. May the very name of death be strange to them. On every side, in all the 10 directions, may groves of wish-fulfilling trees abound, resounding with the sweetness of the teachings spoken by the Buddhas and their bodhisattva children. And may the earth be wholesome everywhere, free from boulder cliffs and chasms, flat and even like a level palm, and smooth like lapis lazuli. And for many circles of disciples, may multitudes of bodhisattvas rise in every land, adorning them with every excellence, from bird song and the sighing of the trees, from shafts of light and from the sky itself. May living beings, each and every one, perceive the constant sound of Dharma. May they come into the presence of the Buddhas and meet with bodhisattvas, offspring of the same, with clouds of offerings unbounded. May the teachers of the world be worshipped. May kindly spirits bring the rains on time, for harvest to be rich and plentiful. May princes rule according to the truth, and may the world be blessed with all prosperity. May medicines be strong and full of virtue. May healing spells be chanted with success. May spirits of the air that feed on flesh be kind, their minds imbued with pity. And let no being ever suffer pain. Let them neither ail nor languish, never doing evil. May they have no fear nor suffer insults. And may their minds be ever free from sorrow. In monasteries, temples, and the like, may reading and reciting widely flourish. May harmony prevail among the Sangha, and may its purpose be all fulfilled. May ordained monks intent upon the practice find perfect places for retreat and solitude, abandon every vagrant thought, and meditate with trained and serviceable minds. May nuns have all their wants supplied. May quarreling vindictiveness be strange to them. Let all who have embraced monastic life uphold a pure and unimpaired observance. May they feel regret when discipline is broken, and may they always strive to cleanse away their faults. May they thus obtain a fortunate rebirth wherein to undertake unfailing discipline. May the wise and learned be revered and always be sustained by offerings. With minds suffused with purity, may their renown spread far and wide. May beings never languish in the lower realms. May pain and hardship be unknown to them. Enjoying more than godlike strength and beauty, may Buddhahood for them be swiftly gained. Again and yet again, may sentient beings make offerings to all the Buddhas, and with Buddha's unimagined bliss, may they enjoy undimmed and constant happiness. May all the Bodhisattvas now fulfill their high intention for the sake of beings, and sentient beings likewise now receive the good the Buddhas have in store for them. May the Arhats and Pratya Buddhas at length attain their perfect happiness, and may I also through Manjushri's kindness reach the ground of perfect joy, and throughout the stream of all my lives embrace monastic ordination. Thus may I abide sustained by simple ordinary fare, and in every life obtain a dwelling place in perfect solitude. Whenever I desire to gaze on him or put to him the slightest question, may I behold the unobstructed vision of Manjughosha, my protector. To satisfy the needs of beings dwelling in the 10 directions to the margins of the sky, may I reflect in every deed the perfect exploits of Manjushri. And now, as long as space endures, as long as there are beings to be found, may I continue likewise to remain, to drive away the sorrows of the world. The pains and sorrows of all wandering beings, may they ripen wholly on myself, and may the virtuous company of bodhisattvas bring about the happiness of beings. May the doctrine, only remedy for suffering, the source of every bliss and happiness, be nurtured and upheld with reverence, and throughout a vast continuance of time endure. And now to Manjughosha I prostrate, whose kindness is the wellspring of my good intent. To my virtuous friends I also bow, whose inspiration gave me strength to grow. And now we'll do the long life prayers and the yellow prayer book on page 20. For this realm, encircled by snow-covered mountains, you are the source of all benefit and happiness without exception. Tenzin Gyatso, Lord Chenrezig, may your life remain steadfast until the end of samsara. Embodiment of the 3 jewels, great being who upholds and increases the teachings of the Shakya lion, you perfectly guide others with your excellent deeds. May you, the precious Guru who accomplishes everything spontaneously, live long. Holder of the teachings of Lord Trigumpa, great sovereign of the 3 jewels, through the power of your peerless compassion and the holy Dharma's peaceful light, you bring relief to beings. May your life be long. Known in the noble land as Arya Deva, you emanated into the Gar clan of eastern Tibet as Chodingpa, the hard son of Jingding Gompo. May the life of glorious Garchen remain steadfast for 100 eons. Page 26. May the teaching of the great Trigumpa Ratnashri, Master of Interdependence, Omniscient Lord of Dharma, who has seen all knowable things, be upheld through teachings and practice, through hearing, reflecting, and meditating until the end of existence. Your 1,000 arms are the 1,000 wheel-turning kings. Your 1,000 eyes are the 1,000 Buddhas of this fortunate eon. Your love is boundless like space. I supplicate the Bodhisattva Chenrezig.
Oi mane be me honre, Rova Jejan Maleba Deye Zalai Gobayo.
자시들의 드는 자자 칼라조와 대표와 사마 투지 제저들의 다다 상초의 협상성장이데 은혜 저들의 쇼를 게다 답이 찍도 되잖아 상초의 사실 뭐요래 송포가 샵딩 답이 찍도 되잖아 흥본다고 돼 송장도 이치 뭐를 정지在상초의 이제 사라라 동체와 니도다시서这个节呢就会有嘞，那让那个这里什么上这屋里做过的，假如说嘛去那啥不的，门那什么上这屋里节就会有的，没说的有嘛，咱们的年龄呢，实际上那么你阿拉的嘞，嘞错的就吧，让你不到嘞，这些的嘞。
Thank you, to all who are joining live streaming and who are here. And then we practice the burning away affliction. That is, we practice for deceased and deceased. So then this actually this is the this practice is all the virtues collected together for the sake of those who deceased or passed away. And then this practice is also for the living beings. So it's all the virtues collected together for living beings. So this practice is the essence of all of the practices. So this is actually very easy to practice, but it is result is profound. So anyone who possess loving kindness and compassion, then you can practice it. If some already received a refugee vow and then do this practice is the best. But if one possess loving kindness and compassion, then you can practice this burning away of affliction. So this is the dharma for deceased, and also this is for removing obstacles of living beings.
Thank you.
Just a few announcements per Garchen Rinpoche's request. Please post your accumulation of the dedication prayer by Shanti Deva on our website, and be sure to join us this afternoon for Khenpo Tenzin's teaching on the essence of Mahayana at 1:30 to 3, and then he'll lead a Dharma discussion group from 3 to 4. Everyone be well. Take care.
Tare tu